T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978 reviewing Transformers Generations Titans Return Voyager Class Megatron Megatron with Doomshot. Yes, I have the hiccups. Yes, I'm still going to keep filming anyway. And yes, I'm just noticing on this packaging that the Decepticons have purple. When they start doing that? Or have I just started paying attention to that? But here's his box art. Here's this art right there. Here's the stuff on the back right here. Here are the multi-language bios. Collector's card. And I'll suggest don't look at the collector's card because they're typically colored better than the actual toy. Toy. If his shins was black like that, or I could see it's a darker gray, oh my god, this thing would have been more awesome. Actually, you know what? It's the same color, but the shading makes it look even better. Here are the tech specs right there. He's slow, but he's powerful. Oh my god. Really, really love this guy. Look at that. Main problems I have with him, his shoulders are a little bit weird, just like Combiner Wars Megatron. It's like, you know this is supposed to be Blitzwing eventually due to what he transforms into and the way his body is shaped. But they did put some Megatron-ish details on there. And I believe Blitzwing is going to have a remolded gut. But it could definitely work as both characters. Now, he does suffer from what Transformers of today suffer from, where he feels a little bit cheap or hollow in certain areas, but it's still an overall good Voyager class figure by today's standards. I mean, only real hollowness or gappage is it is hollow back here, but they did mold in some pistons in the back of his legs, which are cool. But the arms are pretty freaking solid, really. And they even filled in his shoulder, which is very cool. Here is his head sculpt, which is definitely excellent. One cool thing about him, he can actually look down. Actually, the head is like coming out, but it stays in there. So he's one of the only Titans Returns figures that can look down. He can't look up too much because it definitely starts popping up and the back of the head starts unfolding. But he is very, very cool. Let's see. Other articulation, since I went into that. The arms only go up that high before they stop. They go that far back before they stop. Go out all the way up. Bicep rotation. Elbow bends 90 degrees. And the bicep can hand out a little bit that way. Now, what I like about the rotation of the arms, or even though he doesn't have wrist swivel, which I would have loved, and they could have put that in there if they wanted to, it seems like his hands or arms can still get into cool poses if you work with it. No waist due to the way it transforms, because this whole assembly is attached to his hips. But the legs can kick all the way up, go all the way out, rotate at the thigh, and that's a tight swivel right there. The knee bends that much, but you can break the transformation and give him a deeper bend if you like, how I had him posed when I first started this. The heel, or the toe, pardon me, goes down like that. The heel doesn't do anything. And looking at this, it looks like they could have put swivel on that. I wish they did. I wish they put pivot, but they didn't. But here you go. He comes packaged with his wings like this. But I like to keep the wings back. Let's save that for Blitzwing, having it like this. Actually, they are like this in the package. But I just, like I said, fold it back. This can be tilted that way if you want. You could rotate it like this, but now you got that sitting up behind his head. These stickers are absolute trash. I mean, this one, and I don't even know why. You don't even have to mess with that to transform it, but it's already coming off. So I'm probably going to take these off and put a Repro label on there, a Repro label Decepticon symbol. But he doesn't have, he's mostly gray plastic, but he is two different shades of gray. Like I said, I wish this would have been a little bit darker. That would have gave him a more G1 feel, but it is darker than this gray right here, which is acceptable to me. They could have painted like red right there to differentiate that or break up that orange. They didn't. This, I wish both of these two pieces were painted so it can be black. This is gray, painted black. I mean, yeah, painted black. But you can actually separate this and give him two guns if you want right there. So this is what you're working with if you got that. There's no way to attach it any other. I guess you could put it in his hand like this if you want, but nobody wants to do that. Doomshot. It is nice that they gave him a red body, but he's not painted. So, meh. You know I hate that. They could at least painted the visor or something. Like, shh. IDW accurate size comparisons. I don't know if Hot Rod should be shorter. And no, I don't have Combiner Wars Megatron anymore. I wanted him because he was nice and shiny and a leader class, and they hadn't made leader classes in a while. But I've honestly been wanting a new Voyager Class Megaton that looked G1, more G1 accurate than that Nerf Megatron, and here it is. So I'm happy, and I sold that other Megatron. Transformation, of course. Take him off, put the legs like that. Boom, you're good. Take the gun off, separate it, put them to the side. Let's go ahead and bring these like this. Bring the arms this way, bring that way. Same thing on this side. Feet. This panel opens up. You got to open it up all the way. They didn't put a lot of clearance, and I am really shocked about this, because usually an official Hasbro product doesn't have you bumping into stuff. I mean, it goes in there easy enough, but it still bumps. So now we can shut this. Oh wait, no we can't. We got to leave this open because we need to collapse or combine the war style, put these legs in there. And here's something you need to tab. This thing that went into the knee area, you need to tab this into this slot right there in his hip. If you do not do that, if you can't do that, this thing will not work right in either mode that he has. So, but now that we got that leg in there, we can collapse that. Do the same thing on this side, and this side is very extremely, well, no, I did it easier that time, but it was tough for me. Shut that. Go ahead, bring these forward. Bring that forward. Okay. Now we can open this up, and oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. Click this. These pylons are supposed to be by his head. Of course, that limits his head articulation, so I don't leave them up. But just so you can see that again, boom, there you go. Now we can bring this shoulder joint down. Make sure all of this is straight. And bring this down with the little wing bits in there. And his actual fist grab onto this peg on his leg right there. So now you're good. We can bring this way and do this. Oh crap. Do the same thing with the shoulder and bring the arm down on this side. Okay. Now with this still bent up, we can bring that down, bring this down, and this kind of clips into there. I swear, if you do not have the shins tabbed in like I said, these panels will keep popping up, and that's what they kept doing to me. Bring this forward. And now he is a tank, but he has a small turret. So what you got to do is put this on top of that. I mean, he has a small barrel is what I meant to say. Then you can swing that around, rotate that around. Open this. It's a cockpit. You can take Doomshot, put him into there, shut that, and now Doomshot is manning this cannon right there, which is cool, I guess, if you think that's cool. You can put this gun up here, and technically another Titan Master can ride up there, which is alright. Bow, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot. In robot mode, he does have a stand port right there, which is on his back. Jet mode, we can take this off right here. Take this little dude out. Okay, we can just leave this like this for now. Untab this, unfold this wing, unfold this wing, unfold this wing. These are stickers as well, and they are crappy as well. Okay, you can unhinge, or unpeg these arms, unpeg the arm, go ahead and rotate this back like that, and they actually peg when you rotate the wings back. Actually rotate it this way because it gets in the way of this chest piece. It pegs into the side, which is, now we can actually, before we peg it into the side, lift the wings up and kind of go around the wing, and now peg it. Lift the wing up, go around the wing, peg it. Keep that in place. Bring this down, bring this down. Okay, now this arm right here. Bring this wheel down on both sides. Bend this part first, then you can bring this around. If you don't, you will not be able to bring the arm back like this. That drove me nuts. Like I said, bend this here, then the red part of the joint. I could not make it move without bending that first. Now we can go ahead and rotate this right here. Open up this. Pull out the nose cone. Grab Doomshot. Put him in there. Shut this right there. Turn this around. Bring this way. And now you have Megatron as a jet, which is cool. Megatron is rarely ever a jet, especially like a realistic or kind of realistic looking jet. You know, he has a tank turret down there, but you're supposed to peg this or keep this pegged there, giving him, I guess, an even more Megatron look right there. Well, you could pretend it's like when Starscream was holding Megatron under him, which is kind of cool. Now, these right here go into here. So now a Titan Master can ride on there, shoot people like a Target Master. He has thrusters. They're not painted, but here you go with this. One thing I like is you can actually see the Titan Master's face in there. I mean, his body is technically huge, but unless you do that, you won't know it's technically huge, because he wouldn't be able to get out of that cockpit without doing this first. You know, it's funny, both wheels are right here, so it looks like they tried to make it so that he can roll on the wheels, but this gets in the way. Now, you could probably pop this off of that, but I'm not going to try. It hasn't been easy for me to pop that off, so I'm not going to force it. But this is supposed to be his landing gear right here. He has a wheel right there and two wheels right there, so he can actually stay level on the ground. So, there you go. Well, if you can't tell, I really like this guy. I really like him. Now, there are some complaints like the stickers kind of being lackluster and easy to come off and easy to mess up. I, I appreciate them trying, but I would have rather them just painting that on instead of giving us cheap stickers. These wings feel very flimsy and scary, and they do pop off easy. I know why they make the stuff easy to pop off easy, so you won't break it, but I'd rather it felt better. And like I said, I wish that was painted, but overall steal. I like this figure. Prediction, they're going to make this into Starscream. This is going to be the new Seeker mode. Whether they keep the tank mode in there, I don't know, but look at that. Even those things beside his head, I predict this being the Seeker mold. But I could be wrong, but you know Hasbro, they're going to squeeze every last ounce out of every last mold. So if they do that, I hope they give us all 3 original Seekers. They better not skimp. And I hope they don't spread it out for like friggin' 2 years. And I hope they're easy to find on the shelf. But anywho, I really like this Megatron, and I can really suggest it. Like even the transformation it's more complicated or complex than some of the other transformations that they've given us, but it's still easy to do, easy to manage. I'm pretty sure you could follow what I was doing. But anyway, if you like this video, let me know by telling me in the comments. Let me know by liking and subscribing. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.